Hello everyone, my name is SimpleWeeb, and today I will be discussing a theory, a My Hero Academia theory. It's a very known theory, you already heard of it probably. It's the Dabi is a Todoroki theory, and I'll be discussing and giving my opinion about it. I'm not reading the manga, so if you're reading the manga, no spoilers please. Let's start discussing the physiology of these three characters, Shoto Todoroki, Endeavor, and Dabi. The first point that supports this theory is the fact that Endeavor and Dabi have both blue eyes, and Todoroki has one eye, which is blue because he has heterochromia, which is the phenomenon of having uh, eyes of different colors. So he has one gray from his mom and one blue from his dad, probably. And Dabi has both blue. But here's the thing, the color blue in the eyes and the color gray have a lot of similarities. And I will leave a link in the description with a Wikipedia link where you can check out where I got this information between the differences between the blue and the gray eyes. And really, it's really similar, those two colors, and you'll be very surprised to see how similar they are. So that's a point that supports the theory that Dabi and Todoroki are brothers, at least from the same father. A thing that goes against this theory is the fact that Dabi has black hair, but I don't think that creates an impossibility to this theory be true, because he can just dye his hair. He had red hair probably, because really if he really is the son of Endeavor, he probably had red hair, and he died and turn his hair to black. He also has those scars all over his body who look like burn scars. So I don't know, maybe scars from the hard training that Endeavor gives to his children, or maybe scars that he gained after because he was frustrated by his bad parenting, because we already noticed that Endeavor was a really bad parent. But off with that, let's talk about Dabi's ideology. Dabi adopted Stein's ideology, and a good reason for it would be to hurt his father, to battle against his father, because if Endeavor is really the Dabi's father, then it will make a lot of sense that Dabi would adopt Stein's ideology, because Stein's ideology goes a lot against Endeavor, because Endeavor did a lot of things that a real hero, according to Stein's ideology, wouldn't do. And he cares about fame. One of the things that he did that goes completely against Stein's ideology is the fact that he did a marriage to get power in purpose, to get a perfect child who would be able to surpass All Might, since he wasn't. And literally, if you see that Stein's ideology goes a lot against what Endeavor did, so it would be reasonable to say that Dabi would probably adopt such ideology to go against his father, because his father was really mean. We already saw that, and he was awful to his children, and Todoroki suffered a lot, and probably his brothers suffered a lot too. If you're enjoying the video till now, please like, because this video took me a lot of work. It's and you'll see later, I went very scientifically trying to explain and trying to make connections. And really, if you're enjoying it, please like the video, because then I will know that you guys like this. Other thing was the way that Dabi talked to Todoroki when the villains invaded the training camp, because he literally said,
悲しいな、轟翔太。
the fact that he knows his name, it's not a big surprise. After all, UA is one of the most known schools, hero schools in the world, and Todoroki didn't want to turn out to be in second place, so he's one of the best UA students. It's normal that that Dabi knew his name, but I think that the way he said his name proves that they had some kind of relationship in the past, a thing that wouldn't be possible if they weren't siblings, because we all know that Todoroki was basically always trapped inside his home, training and doing what his father wanted him to do, which caused him a lot of suffering. But the fact that Dabi's flames are blue is the thing that causes more disagreement about this theory. But I did my research and I saw that the chemical compound that causes blue flames, one of them, it's arsenic, and arsenic is an highly poisoning product. It can cause really really bad effects in the human skin. And guess who has a very damaged skin? Exactly, Dabi. I won't put pictures of the effect that arsenic has in the skin because it's very disturbing, but if you're interested, you can just search in Google arsenic poisoning, and you'll find some pretty shocking images. So I would say that Dabi is Todoroki's stepbrother, probably, because there's no connection between arsenic and ice, so there's no connection between, like, Todoroki's mom having a lot of concentration of arsenic in her body, which allows her to build ice, which would create a connection between Todoroki's mother and Dabi too. But that doesn't mean that they couldn't be brothers. They can't be brothers, because they might be brothers from the step brothers from the same father, Enji Todoroki or Endeavor, and having a different mother, because we know that Endeavor search for the perfect child, the child that could surpass All Might. So it is possible that he tried with other women. These sound very awful, but he tried with other women, and he might got Dabi, and he saw that Dabi wasn't the thing that he was looking for. Oh my god, that's really bad. And he disposed of him, and like, he doesn't care about his other sons. The only son he cares about is Todoroki, because it's the only son that has power to defeat All Might and surpass All Might. So yeah, that's why Dabi is also if he is his son, will be also probably against Endeavor and will join Stein's ideology, because for real, that's a really awful thing to do to your son. Other important facts are the fact that Dabi, it's actually alias, so it's not Dabi's real name, and that Dabi and Todoroki use their flames basically the same way, which would prove that they have a similar training, and if they had and training probably made by Endeavor. So if they were both trained by Endeavor, they had some relationship with Endeavor. Maybe they're both son of Endeavor, both son of Enji Todoroki. But well, guys, that was the video. Like, subscribe for more great content. Activate the notification bell to know when I post a new video, and I see you guys in my next video. Keep watching anime.